So it looks
Okay.
like just the three of us.
Cool.
Yeah,
So
it's looking that way.
chill for the like 5 kilometers because I haven't warmed up at all. Oh God, this sucks.
5 kilometers is the start of flying.
Yeah, shit.
So you got
Only to the
5 minutes
bypass.
warm up before you
So
climb
only
up.
to the bypass.
Yeah, I know, but still, it's still the worst part of that climb. Oh,
Yep. It's only 650 meters.
it still sucks. Oh,
So
oh,
we'll let Ed warm up.
oh, yeah.
Uh,
The problem is, like, I've been so stressed out and everything with work that, like, you get to the end of the day, and I'm like, I'm just gonna lay down. I need to not be sitting or standing or anything like that. And then the next thing I know, it's like, wait, what do you mean I fell asleep? No.
Oops.
Yeah, well, I set an alarm, but still. Ugh.
that's part of the reason I ride in the morning.
Yeah,
Then I'm not stressed out from work.
I'm gonna say that'll be a lot of that stuff is gonna be shifting around for me in the next couple of weeks. So it'll be interesting. Really, it's gonna get through one more day. Technically two, but tomorrow is my last functional day here. So why 4 laps?
Where'd that road runner come from? I looked down for a second or 30.
Yeah, I saw that they detached one already, but oh,
I've got Bill 15 meters behind me.
okay. Okay, I
I'm
could use the cover.
a little bit distracted right now because my mod is not doing what it should be doing. So I'm trying to diagnose it as I ride.
I'm on.
Okay.
Yep. I'll get back on. We'll pick up the changes. Okay. Right. Hey, that's better. Now working. All right, Dead Man's Curve climb. First one starts at 5K. Max is about 9.1%. Average is 4.9. The problem with my mod was I keep it all on OneDrive, and this PC down here, I have a local copy on. And when I copied it across, it clearly hadn't synced up
Well,
fully with the OneDrive. So it was still older
OneDrive.
versions.
OneDrive. Well, there's your problem.
Yep.
Oh,
All right, if we split up, when it flattens out and we turn left
yep.
before we go downhill,
Catch that before we do that. Yeah.
there's the regroup zone.
Oh.
I would usually go up in the big ring, but I might go up in the small ring. I've always thought with danger on this friggin' bike, going from big ring to small ring.
Yeah. Don't drop your chain.
Yeah, I've done that before. It's not nice because you've got to go back to the big ring and then try again. Brand beats my gears too. When I got the bottom bracket replaced a few weeks ago, I got them to replace the gear cable. That's clearly stretched.
Ooh.
All right, I'm easing up for you, Bill. Really have paste on Bill up there.
Yeah.
Come on.
All right. Oh, I should try that new lap feature. Hit the tab key as we go across the start finish line. Looks like the Roadrunners have dropped another one.
I'm off.
All right, he's an up.
I'm on.
It looks like we're about to catch another Roadrunner.
Yeah,
Also the same spot.
careful, Ed.
Yeah, I see it.
Yep.
Thank you.
Oh, I'm slowly learning where to watch.
Yeah.
It's generally on the climbs.
Yep.
You'll get back there, Bill. Guarantee it.
No, I'm not worried about that.
Still won't do any more damage.
Yeah, because you are setting our pace, Bill. So ride at something that you can handle. Bill's in front. Bill out of the wind. Drink if you need to. I'm going to steer left. Going down to the small ring, wish me luck. Hey. Right, let Bill set the pace up the climb.
Okay.
Don't you hate it when you see someone go past and you automatically put power
Maybe.
on? W5 coming up.
Yeah.
They're
Careful
a
with
lap
Bill.
ahead of us. I've eased up. Oh. You got Bill right behind you, Ed?
Yep.
Yep. Okay. Let DW5 get ahead a little bit. Otherwise, I'll catch them on the downhill. It's right towards the top of, yeah, it's right towards the top of that one that gets you, Bill.
Yeah.
I don't like that long, craggy climb. It's not steep, but it takes it out of your legs.
Yep. It's just long.
Yeah. It's almost like it's a false flat.
Until it isn't.
Yeah.
And that's really annoying.
Yep. I've been dropped many a time in races going up there.
I learned very quickly, once I got bumped to C, to stay on the pointy end of any C races up that.
Yep.
Otherwise, I'd get dropped real fast.
Oh. It's one of those climbs where you don't know whether you should be in a higher gear or a lower gear.
Yeah, it can be really hard
In
to
the
find that
lower,
nice.
you spin.
Spin too much.
Yeah.
Higher gear, you blow out your legs.
Yep. Keep an eye on Bill up here.
Yep. Amazing.
Yeah. Okay. Eased up a bit. I've attacked going up that before in a ladder race, like one we just did.
Yeah.
In the finish line, when the finish line is the sprint point.
Yep.
Oh. One guy messaged me afterwards. He said, "I thought I had you, but then all of a sudden you were gone."
Yeah. Yeah, I've learned there's a couple of really good attack points in here.
I can't remember. Might be Beach Island Loop. I can't remember the name of the one, or Seaside Loop or something. And it finishes at the sprint point. So if you get the jump going up that hill, it's very hard for them to get the gap back.
Yep. Especially if you catch them looking. I've done that a bunch of times.
Yep. Well, you catch them in the wrong gear or something like that.
Yep.
And they just can't get the speed up.
Well, that was like Mad Monday. Group I was in the lead group. And it was canopies and whatever. So
Oh yeah, coastal canopies or something.
Yeah, that one. So you're doing all four of the sprints.
Yeah.
So I stayed in the front group. Yeah. And I attacked on Sasquatch. Didn't really push. Yeah, I pushed. I didn't really go all out. But only one other guy went with me and stayed with me.
Yeah.
He wasn't even in ZP, so I'm like, cool, free ride. So I rode with him. Or I should rather say I pulled him most of the way.
Yeah.
Every time I let him get in front, he tried to pop off. I'm like, dude, really? So, but yeah, that's how I managed to get second place in that race. So,
we've dropped Bill by 7 meters.
yeah,
all right.
Yeah. We got Sisu. Yeah, we got Sisu coming up too.
Yeah. Oh. Good news is we've got a lap and a half to go. The bad news is we've got a lap and a half to go.
Have to go. Right.
Bill's coming through.
Come on.
Oh. Howdy.
We've pulled ahead of Sisu.
Yep.
They're 25 meters behind us at one stage.
I'm pretty sure they're a lap ahead of us.
They are.
Yeah.
No, yeah, they are.
Yep.
At this point, yeah, they're a lap ahead.
Fingers crossed. Hey.
Mostly because they started that much ahead of us.
Yep. Yeah, because they're only 3 also. And there they go.
We're not going to have a terrible time. Finishing time.
Now we're running about 52. That's pretty
Yeah.
good for 3.
Yep. I watched I looked up, heard before, the toads of the top Mocha, and they were nearly 51 minutes.
And careful, you popped off of us, Brian.
Oh, yep, sorry. I was
You're good.
looking at other things. I was looking at other
Yeah.
things.
The irony is not lost on me.
Yep. I was looking at what our estimated finish time was, and double checking what the toads did.
What do you mean I'm 300 meters ahead? Crap.
I'm glad in some respects that my default is to ride stronger rather than weaker. I would imagine though, if we had a full squad and everyone fit, I would be struggling at the back. Done that so many times.
Yep.
All right, I'm going to ease right up because you're 30
Yeah,
meters behind me now.
Yeah, you're
Oh,
about 8, 9 in front, 8, 9 seconds in front.
Yep.
Yep, there goes Bill.
Too much talking, not enough reading the distances.
Rest assured, it's mostly that I don't have enough climbing at 3 watts per kilo yet.
Yeah. And that's understood though.
But
We've
still,
got one of the guys in the ladder team I ride, and if he gets distracted, he drops back.
Yeah.
He's got to catch up again.
That's usually me. Hey, you're dropping off the back. Oh crap! Sorry, I was looking at the team behind us or in front or something.
Yep. I have so much data on my screen, I can get very, very distracted.
Oh.
All right, drink if you need to.
Oh. You know, the bestest news right now. This is our last time up this climb.
Yep. Only 6.1 Ks to go.
All right. Which do you two like better, UAE or Bora?
In general, or their kit?
Just in general. I'm
I don't
trying to
know.
decide if I feel like I USO or Roguelit, with you two pacing me back.
Oh, I've only caught a couple of stages of the Giro, and yeah, wow. I did catch the tail end of what was that, stage 15 when he blew off.
Yeah.
I got dropped by like a couple of minutes.
Yeah. 4 too many wrecks.
Oh. I will say this though, the Giro stages that over the last couple of years have gotten pretty freaking nutty.
No, that's the thing, though. They've always been nutty. We just haven't been able to see them.
Okay. All right, that's fair.
We don't get it live, or we don't get coverage at all in New Zealand
Yeah.
of the Giro.
Yeah.
This is the first year I've been able to watch it.
I could pay extra money to live stream it, but I've got enough to watch with the Stanley Cup on at the moment.
Yeah. I haven't even really followed the NHL playoffs either.
I support the Oilers.
I was about to ask, are the Oilers still in?
Yep.
Yeah, they're
Yeah,
playing tonight.
buddy of mine is
Florida Panthers are through to the big dance. Oilers are still trying to beat
That'll be
Dallas.
interesting. Yeah.
Yep.
So, but
Carolina has lost the Western Conference Finals for the 4th time in a row.
ooh, brutal.
3 of them to Florida.
Ugh.
Well, those first 3 games, Carolina just didn't have an answer. Oops, keep an eye on the screen, Brian.
You're only 1 second ahead.
Hey, you're fine.
Yeah, buddy of mine's the head network guy over at for the Oilers group. So another mutual friend of ours is in Las Vegas and a huge Knights fan. So it's always fun to listen to the two of them banter in chat.
My daughter supports the Maple Leafs.
Why?
Why? I was gonna say why.
I don't know.
It's like saying you support the Toronto Blue Jays.
The Maple Leafs should play better than they do.
Yeah.
They haven't been to a final since like the 50s.
Yep. My only worry if it's Oilers against Florida is I don't like some of Florida's tactics. They like dishing it out, but they don't like taking it.
Oh yeah.
Oh, you mean Kachuk?
It sounds like I said. It sounds like Max Verstappen. Oh, did I say that?
It's Kachuk.
There's a few of them out there that will dish it out, but boy, if someone hits them back, they go sulking.
You're real filthy, real fast.
Yep.
So
and sorry, but if you're going to dish it out, you got to be able to take it.
You got to be able to take it. Yeah.
Don't dish it out.
Yep, exactly.
One last time, I'm trying to get down to the bottom right. Hey.
See, this is why I like actually, just being very quiet and just let my actions speak for themselves.
Yep.
Especially because when you give them the silent treatment, especially if it's like in person, you give them the look, just a very calm, collected look, it'd be really unsettling. Especially when you have a long gray beard and long hair.
There's a couple of people, and will probably remember the TTT that we were on, Bill and I. There's a couple of people that I've unfollowed on Companion, and I unfollowed them on Strava.
Yeah.
One of them's right up the road about 10
I was going to say, I have no idea
Yeah.
who you're talking to. Really not 11 seconds in front of us.
Yeah, the one that we overtook, and they went past us.
Yeah.
You guys are pulling ahead.
Yeah,
Okay,
I saw that.
sorry.
Just caught it. Sorry. It was like Jody for a second. Saw a squirrel. Go squirrel.
It was a Gogni you saw. It wasn't a squirrel.
Last time, Bill.
I know.
Last time.
There goes Bill.
Yay, leapfrog.
I was having a nice little daydream.
Yeah, done that a couple of times.
Oh, oh, it's like a yo-yo at the moment.
Eh, it's all
Hey,
good. Yeah, after 2 days off, it's a good little easy bounce back for me.
yeah, I've enjoyed this. This has been good.
Yeah.
It's nice every so often just to have more of a party pace than the
Yep.
pull out, trying to kill ourselves.
The full out try and just latch onto Mark's wheel and hold on.
Yeah, or Jody's.
Or Jody.
I swear there was one TTT that I think it was Jody, Ann, and I, and Jody pulled for the first 6 minutes.
Oh, I remember that. Yeah. I don't remember why I couldn't make that one for some reason, but I remember catching up on chat. I'm like, damn.
Oh.
I guess my outside ride yesterday was more taxing than I thought it was.
Yeah. At least you were able to ride outside yesterday.
It was pretty nice.
Oh,
And funnily enough,
oh,
I didn't know it, but I got a 6 stall time on a comm that I didn't even know was there.
nice.
Uh,
I was like, yesterday, I was like, watching the weather going, please stop raining, because I went and saw Metallica last night at whatever the Commander Stadium is now. I still call it FedEx Field. And fortunately, mostly stopped raining by the time we got there and got in. It's just a little drizzle and it finally stopped raining. But man, you went based on the morning, oof, like 4 or 5 hours of just straight constant downpour for us here. So that's a good show. And also, good ride.
good job,
Yeah.
everyone.
It's not a terrible ride for 3 people.
No, not at all.
54.32 for me. I can live with that.
And don't worry, we still even a party pace still got in front of you. For a brief second there,